There's a anniversary coming up. What happened August 8th, 2022? It's an important question. It is a day forever seared in my memory, for I awoke to news of Biden's goons raiding Mar-a-Lago, the private residence of then former President Donald J. Trump. Agents entered the residence, went through Trump's apartment, rifled through his child's bedroom, his wife's underwear drawers. I can thank my lucky stars I've never been the subject of a police raid. I imagine it's humiliating. I've been burglarized. It was my welcome to Vegas present. I think we were in town for a year and a half. And yeah, it happened to us. Terrible, awful, extremely violating. I can't even imagine. I have a question for you. Do you think that Trump has forgotten and forgiven or not? Okay, because I have a theory. I think there's no way in hell Trump will ever forgive, ever forget, and he wants to burn every one of these mother effers to the ground. Personally, I'm convinced if he could, he would take a scalpel and cut their gonads off. Okay, I'm not going to try to get too grand. I'm just telling you. That is probably the appropriate level of vindictiveness that Trump feels. And if you think that's bad, take a stab, if you will, pun intended, at what Melania feels. Protective mama bear, FBI agents going into her son's room. Ooh, I wouldn't trade places with the Biden administration officials who participated in this in any way for all the tea in China, as the expression goes. And isn't it kind of interesting to you that in the last few days, we're getting trickles of information about grand jury getting impaneled, grand jury, meaning they're presenting evidence for indictments. And then yesterday, John Solomon over at OAN saying his sources are telling him that this grand jury might be getting impaneled in Florida. So, okay, Trump gets into office, ready to cut some gonads, all right? Day one goes, build the case. We know what the case is. We know what they did. Build the case. They build the case. Next up comes Tulsi Gabbard in concert with Chuck Grassley, and they release the evidence. They put it out there into public discourse because they want America talking about it, and they want us to begin to wrap our, brains around the idea of people going to jail for this. Then, in the midst of it somewhere, Trump starts posting Barack Obama going to jail memes. Again, clowns out there, Democrat clowns who themselves use empty words all the time. So they impute their idiocy into other people's behavior. Go, oh, Trump is stupid. And what Trump is actually doing, and I credit Scott Adams for pointing this out. Scott Adams says, but Trump is putting these out there to test public opinion and to begin to normalize something that may very well be coming, down the pipe. So all this happens, right, in the lead up, right? You build the case, you get the evidence, you release the evidence, you start joking around about arresting Obama, you impanel a grand jury. And I'm not saying it's going to happen on the anniversary of, but this anniversary is coming up again. I'm going to say the second time this program, TikTok. And 3 days away, could it be that we have indictments soon? And I'm saying there's a chance, right? Significant chance.